Wow, can you believe it? It is only 5 more days until Christmas. How amazing. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel and to Vlogmas Day 20. Wow, can you believe it? It is only 5 more days until Christmas. How amazing. And today is December 20th, 2017. My apologies for not having yesterday's vlog available yesterday afternoon, and that is my printer going off. Really, printer? Now you choose this time to act up and make noise? You gave me a scare. So like I was saying, my apologies for not having yesterday's video available yesterday night. I got home pretty late and I started editing, and as I was editing the video, I was falling asleep. And I had to stop and say, you know what? You need to get some rest. So I promise I will be finishing the editing of that video today, and I'll be posting it today before this one goes up. So today is our holiday book exchange, and that's going to happen after lunch. The students are going to give the book that they got for their secret person, and everyone will find out who had who, and they will see what book they receive as a gift. I'll be sure to vlog a little bit about that today for sure. We're also going to do our toast to the new year. I purchased sparkling white grape juice from Welch's and little clear plastic cups that look like crystal, the crystal clear plastic cups. So we're gonna pour a little bit in each kid's cup, and we're gonna toast by mentioning something really great that happened this year in 2017 and what we hope to accomplish in 2018, or what we hope 2018 will bring to us. So we're gonna do that, and we do that because we're not gonna be together with the students to bring in the new year. By the time we see them back, it will be already January 8th. And this Friday is the last day that we see them before we go on holiday break. So very exciting day today, and I'll be sure to share a little bit of what happens. Yesterday's video, you saw a clip where a third grade class came into our classroom. They wanted to share their writing. Their teacher has been working really hard with them, and they impressed me. They did such a great job planning their essay. They were reading their sources, they were gathering their evidence, they were using a graphic organizer to gather all their thoughts that they were going to use in their essay, and they wrote the essay, and they even did a triorama to represent the different leaders that they were talking about in their essays. Basically, it was an opinion essay on what makes a great leader, and they read about 3 people. I believe it was Helen Keller, Abraham Lincoln, and probably Dr. King. Not sure, but I think those are the 3 people, and they did such an amazing job that I was very impressed. So that was a little clip that was in there yesterday. Let me show you the writing plan that I use as a model for my students for the essay that they're going to write about during winter break, about how characters learn from their poor decisions. So I'm going to show that. It's right now. My printer wants to join the party, I guess. Okay. And you can see the plan right behind me on the board. So I'm going to give you a closer look on what that plan is. So this is the web. I call it the spaceship. And I told the students in the top, you write the topic. So it's explaining how characters learn from poor decisions. And on theirs, they had idea 1, idea 2, and they also had a third one. And I basically told them, you guys decide how many body paragraphs you have, but you need at least 2. Now, underneath their ideas, they have to write an elaboration about what they mean by that idea and evidence from the text to support that. So for example, idea 1, this is my planner example. So if I were to write, this is how I would organize my essay. So my first body paragraph will be all about how Piggy learns the importance of a healthy life. And I elaborate, what do I mean by that? By eating better and moving more, you have a healthier life. What evidence in the text supports this? In Little Red, Piggy is out of shape because all he wants to eat is cookies, cake, and candy. And then on paragraph 2, idea 2, I'm going to focus on mice 2 and 3 learn to work together. Elaboration, what do you mean by that? When you work together with others, there's a better result. And obviously, I told the students in my essay when I write it, I will elaborate and explain more about what I mean by better result. Now, what evidence from the text supports the idea of working together? In the three little mice, the second and third mice admitted that they made a mistake by working alone. So then I had the students also talk about how many paragraphs they would have, and some of them would include a third paragraph about the importance of learning from your mistakes. And I had another student also say that they would write a third paragraph about both of the stories. So basically, I help the students make a plan so that they have a skeleton for their essay, so that when they go to write, they can refer to it and also refer to the gathering of evidence to help them write their essay with an introduction, body, and conclusion. So that's basically one of the things that we did yesterday to help the students with their winter packet essays. So I quickly wanted to add that yesterday's video, we hadn't finished going over the annotations for the second passage. So this is the finished version of the annotations. And again, PD stands for poor decision, GD stands for good decision. And here is the effect of the poor decision, the effect of the poor decision, the effect of the good decision. Here's the good decision. We also broke it down by which were the characters that learned from their poor decisions, what was the poor decision, what was the effect of the poor decision, and what is the lesson learned. So L is for lesson learned. And after we did that, we went ahead and we gathered our evidence into this graphic organizer that the students used. So we decided that we were going to focus, since the question is how did the characters learn from the poor decisions, we wanted to know which characters, what was their poor decision, what was the effect of the poor decision, and what is the lesson learned. And again, LL is lesson learned. So again, after they did that is when they decided to do the planning, which is what I showed you in the previous clip. So that's basically how I made sure that my students were prepared for the essay they need to do for winter break, since I still need to do a little bit more of instruction as it relates to this so that they can get more used to it and be able to do it effortlessly on their own. So today for lunch, I had the same salad I had yesterday, which is just the Organic Girls 50-50 spring mix and baby spinach mix, along with some grape tomatoes and shredded carrots. And the dressing that I have there is the Mikado balsamic ginger dressing. And this is just some rotisserie chicken from Publix that I just shredded up, and it's the chicken breast. So if it's a chicken breast, and Weight Watchers, this is 0 points. So my lunch is 2 points because of the dressing. So yep, that's my lunch for today. Did I make it that hard to open?
No.
And look in the back. No, open the back cover.
Oh, you're done, Barry.
Take, there it is.
Whoa.
Okay. Happy holidays. Well, that was easy.
Oh my God.
Yay! You got the book.
I got the book.
The war that saved my life. Oh. Oh, it's for paradise. Guys, be quiet so you can watch. Oh, you got that. Yay. What is it? What is it? What?
Thank you.
Yay, she wanted that one. Yay. What is she? Fun. What is it? Show it.
There are only 2 of them.
I'm gonna follow.
Are you gonna put this on your vlog?
I am putting it on my vlog. What is it? Oh, you have to open that first.
Let's open this.
Open it first. Open it first.
It's a bookmark.
Oh, it's a 3D bookmark.
Oh, you can put like a little string on it.
Oh, yeah.
The door got it!
Okay, where are we going? Where are we going?
On the first day of Christmas, a book came to me, a party in the pantry. She likes dolls. It's Pat. Oh, it's falling. She goes. Yeah!
Surprise gifts? What's this?
It's gonna be a Pepsi bottle.
You got a gift too. Yeah, I got a gift too.
Congratulations! Whoa! Hey, this thing won't break. Well, I'm sorry. It wasn't me. It was my dad.
Yeah, that has some good rapping skills. I know what book
And
it is.
I don't. Oh no.
Nice.
I love my hat.
Very nice. It's oddity. Who did you get? Oh.
I'm not.
Hey, look prettier than blonde.
Whatever. I'm gonna take this. He was like, what? He was like, oh, it's gonna be the block.
Nice.
Yeah, you put it in your first one in your list.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
I'm gonna keep this.
And you're gonna put it on your head?
Thank you. These three hairs.
That's a good wrap. Careful with the wrap. My mom did it. You don't want the wrap.
Parents are such good rappers.
I know. That's like nice and tight wrapping. Open.
Is it really?
That's pretty wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
It's the only one with a bow. It's so special.
Oh wow, it's very special. Yeah. What is it? What is it?
Oh, that's some good stuff. Wait.
This is good wrapping.
Oh,
Of course, Gonzalez has to use Snoopy wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Here you go.
So low.
Miss Gonzalez, who was your secret person?
It's a hat. We're all unicorns. Unicorn. Unicorn.
Yay! Yes! Yes! Yes!
No, it's not oddity. It's not
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's oddity. It's oddity. Oh, that was a quick little trip there.
I think I know what it is.
Yep,
No.
I knew it.
I knew it!
Oh, the color?
I don't know who.
She loves that series. Where is Samuel? Okay. Samuel, give it to your person.
Let's go,
Alright, so I have to now give my books. Dun, dun, dun,
It's always me again.
dun, 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 dun. Why are you in my way? Why aren't you sitting down?
It's not me.
Is it me?
Oh, I think I know what it is.
I know. Where are you going?
You gotta go.
This book is breaking me.
Yay!
Where's
Kayla R. person.
I'm ready this time. She cut the wrapping paper.
That was me.
Yeah, I think I found out.
You opened it so neatly and
I just ripped it off.
I just realized. When you're fancy.
I don't open it like that.
She ripped it.
Big name. If you don't want to buy the money for next, but I'm gonna get you the real book that you wanted, like
Thank you, Kayla.
as your birthday present.
Thank you. That's so
Oh,
nice.
you love Big Name.
Thanks. Wait.
I knew it. I know, bro.
What the?
I don't know why I'm calling you bro.
Why are you brother?
Is it that?
Oh, good job. Right, yeah.
And it's still has the price tag. I love the ones that are so unique and original. From Indira to question mark.
Yeah. Oh, let's see who question mark is.
Let's see who question mark is.
Question mark. Is question mark me again? No. Were you wanting that book? And it didn't have.
God, he's walking too fast. Louis.
Be careful. Don't let the rabbit.
Oh, that is so cute.
It's very nicely wrapped.
I know.
That looks professional.
It is. This book looks professional.
Professional.
What's taking? Oh my gosh, there's so much paper.
Charles Avocado. Yay.
I was gonna
So this one is from Shania. What a pretty bag though. I like the glitter.
Okay.
Alright, excuse me.
Do you want to know who got her?
Now you know.
Yay! Give it to your person.
Me too. Yay! So much
Honey, the other side would help. But there you go.
The getaway.
This is like a popular book.
Not for me.
Yay! No, I know. It's like, that was quick.
I think Mouse's was the fastest.
Yeah. That's the popular book.
Get away!
Nice. Ash. Oh, here you are. Give it to your person. That's a signed copy? Oh my God, that means the author signed it. So look inside. Look inside. Look, the author signed it. Okay. Wow, this is a pretty big box for a book.
I told Real Guidance does not get 2,000. I bet I know.
Tissue paper. Oh my, what? Wait, this. huge.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. You got me every single book? Why did I do that? It was only one.
Look at her. Let's see.
The thing is, you can't open it.
I wrapped it so good.
I know. These kids and their sense of humor.
What do you get?
What's going on, Talia?
You
You have to focus your strength on the wrapping paper?
No, I don't want to look at it.
Oh, you want to surprise yourself.
I already know it. I saw it. So I'm.
Voila!
Paper.
Oh, is that the first book? You got the second book.
Yeah.
Yeah, they remember. Okay.
Just happy to be here.
I understand me too. Yeah,
Everybody's getting that book.
Yep, this is the hot book of the season. Thank you, Jeff Kitty.
From Dylan. Here we go.
I was kidding. I only read one page. You were not good at one page.
Oh. There you are.
He's like, oh, here you are.
I will stick to your head. It's okay. Tape, of course.
Wait, honey, wait.
Oh my god, it looks like you actually wrapped it pretty good. What did you get? So taped. Oh my god, it's so taped. Yeah, but I can't do it with tape. With the real friends. That was my
Second choice? Okay. This bag of joy. Get it? Get it? This bag of joy, pun intended. Second!
I knew it. He was the only one to get away.
That's funny. They're like right next to each other. Here's the child. Next, get your bag.
Wait. That's how they're supposed to look like. And
Why? Oh my, you're having me walk all over the room, Zachy. Really, Zachy? You just like having me following you, huh? I see that. I see that. Yay!
Thank you.
Oh, yay! All right.
This is the book that I read.
Thank you.
First thing that I got was Joshua. Who's a diary with you?
Open. You're the only one who got that book. Seriously.
Thank you.
right, so really quickly, I want to show you what one of my 4th grade teachers and my 4th grade team did with her 4th grade class. This is a resource that I put together where basically I have on the PDF file the actual fraction, and then the students had to come up with 3 other equivalent fractions that go along with the first initial fraction. And what this teacher ended up doing was she gave the students a strip of construction paper, and then the students just glued their lights on the strip of construction paper so that it actually looks like a Christmas lights display. So that turned out to be, let me go a little slower. That turned out to be so neat. It came out so awesome. And maybe I'll provide this in my Teachers Pay Teachers store at some point, but it's a little too late now for a lot of teachers to use it. But it's really neat, and here's a little bit more in her little corner by her classroom. So they came out super cute, and it's a great way to not only decorate, but have students review important essential math skills. So those are the Christmas equivalent fraction lights. So it's the end of the day, and as you saw in the previous clips, the students had their holiday book exchange. It was a lot of excitement, and they had a lot of fun. They received the gift of reading, so it is my hope that through this activity, they're able to celebrate the holidays together, but they're also able to get a book that they can enjoy during the holiday break. So that excites me a lot. The teachers were also able to participate, as you also saw in the video, and I want to give you a closer look as to the different books that I got. Now, everyone was supposed to receive 1 book out of the 3 books that everybody put in their wish list. But the student who got me, the mom decided to buy me all 3 books, which was, oh my God, what an amazing blessing. But I would have been happy with just 1 book, but I'm not complaining. I got 3 amazing books. So let me show you what those are. So the box is falling apart. So this is the box that the books came in. And here are the books. Let me just show you a little bit more about what each book is. So I do want to say that when the students were coming up with their wish list for what books they wanted, a lot of them didn't know what books to choose. So we did spend a couple of minutes in class looking at Amazon and the book recommendation section for children's books, ages 9 through 12, and what were the books that Amazon was recommending. And we looked at the reviews, and we looked at what were the books that will be more suitable for them. So all of the books that I got came from that activity that we did looking through Amazon and searching for books. And a lot of the books that the students got also came from us looking at the current books that are recommended for their age level. So this is by Pam Munoz Ryan, which is the same author as Esperanza Rising and The Dreamer. And this is called Echo. It's a Newbery Honor book. The reason why this book really attracted me was because of the book blurb that's in the inside cover. And it says, lost and alone in a forbidden forest, Otto meets 3 mysterious sisters and suddenly finds himself intertwined in a puzzling quest involving a prophecy, a promise, and a harmonica. Decades later, Friedrich in Germany, Mike in Pennsylvania, and Ivy in California, each in turn become interwoven when the very same harmonica lands in their lives. All the children face daunting challenges, rescuing a father, protecting a brother, holding a family together, and ultimately pulled by the invisible thread of destiny. Their suspenseful solo stories converge in an orchestral crescendo. So that just, it drew me to it. So this was my number 3 choice book. My second choice, the order was from 1 through 3. Number 1 was the first choice that you wanted to get, and then number 2 was if they couldn't get you the first choice, then you got the second choice, and if they couldn't get the second choice, then you got the third choice. But my second choice is from Catherine Applegate, which is the same author as the one and only Ivan, which the students are required to read in the summer and complete a project on, along with the author of Crenshaw, which is books that I feature in the corner of my classroom library. I love all her stories, so when I saw that this was another book that she wrote, I knew I was going to love it instantly. I haven't read it yet, but this is titled Wish Tree, and this is what the little book blurb says about this one. Trees can't tell jokes, but they can certainly tell stories. Red is an oak tree who is many rings old. Red is the neighborhood wish tree. People write their wishes on pieces of cloth and tie them to Red's branches. Along with a crow named Bungo and other animals who seek refuge in Red's hollows, this wish tree watches over the neighborhood. You might say Red has seen it all. Until a new family moves in. Not everyone is welcoming, and Red's experience as a wish tree is more important than ever. Funny, deep, warm, and nuanced, this is Katherine Applegate at her very best. Writing from the heart and from a completely unexpected point of view, because it's from the point of view of the tree. So I can't wait to read this one during winter break. Now, my number one book is my number one book because during Hurricane Irma, I read The War That Saved My Life by Kimberly Brubaker Bradley. And it was an amazing book. I absolutely loved it. And from the clip, you also saw that a couple of my students also got it during the holiday book exchange. Well, in October, she released the second part of that book, The War I Finally Won. So I really can't wait to continue reading the story and finding out what happens to the main character. Again, it's a historical fiction book because it takes place in the time period of World War II in London and England. So this is really, really neat. And if you have not read The War That Saved My Life, you need to pick it up and read it. I highly recommend it. It is a really great story and a lot of underlying themes that are very meaningful. So, and I also love how this book, her first book also, has uneven cuts in the pages. So that's really neat. So these are the 3 books that I got today for the holiday book exchange, and I'm very excited to be able to read them during break. And I'll be sure to share how that goes later. Maybe I'll do a book review at some point as I read the books. You also saw in the previous clip that I showed a little bit about our holiday luncheon. So the administrative team conducted a holiday luncheon for all the faculty and staff today, Wednesday, because it's an early release day. Wednesdays, the students leave at 1:50 every Wednesday. So the teachers gathered in the cafeteria at 2:30 to have a luncheon. So we ate different kinds of foods, as you saw in the video, and there was a lot of desserts. And we got to sit and mingle and just relax and have a great time. And you also saw our band teacher, Mr. Diaz, playing on his saxophone live. And that was amazing. So it was a really great experience, and I'm really happy that you were able to share that along with me. So that's all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 21. I can't believe that it's only 5 more days until Christmas. It'll soon be here, and I get to spend the entire day on Christmas in my pajamas, cozying up with my family and watching Netflix or YouTube. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. Leave a comment down below, and also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile. Yeah!